thought that Laura was rich as...
Wait, then we are going to discuss Laura.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. I thought that she was rich because she has such a beautiful Instagram that gives healthy woman in her 20s. So then Laura happened to be my colleague, living in my accommodation, sharing my bed for a short bit of time, ghetto. So
Eating the same food, having the same coffee.
going to the cafeteria with me.
She was rich in friendships.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
so funny. Like, I used to be a friend with different department, and whoever doesn't know Laura well, they would like, is she really working? I always see her posting a coffee. And I was like, I wish you knew. Like, she's sitting next to me in the cafeteria and posting a picture from Italy. People think that she's in Italy enjoying her
To me, it's
life.
the vacation, because when I came, she it was after a few months, she's like, I'm going to Vietnam for 24 hours, and I'm like, what? Like what? And yeah, I'm going there. My sister, no. I'm like, you're going to Vietnam for 24 hours? Like, is that real? So yeah,
I mean, it's true. You carry yourself in a very like rich way, because even when you reached out, you were like, yeah, I go back and forth to England all the time and for work. And I was just thinking, like, what does she do for work? Like,
she's my colleague.
and then imagine, like, even from like the outside perspective, like the Palm is a rich place. You work at the Palm. You travel to the UK. Like, damn, do you travel business class? Like, I'm trying to, you definitely carry yourself.
Yeah.
Quite in a
It's
wealthy
called
manner.
sales. I work in sales, and you have to sell yourself.
She sold it. But
I don't
yeah.
know. For me, like, I think it was super funny. Okay, so if the time when you were joining the team, we were stalking her, like Insta, because they already mentioned that, like, it wasn't even me. I told her. I told her, like, it was so funny. Like, my friends, they took my phone. They start checking her Instagram. They were like, oh wow, she must be bitch, like blonde with blue eyes. And I was like,
Most of the people
I don't know.
think that.
Like, I don't know. I never met. I cannot say anything. But let's be real. In my country, if you're blonde, you have blue eyes, like, you have this,
Persona.
stereotype.
Yeah.
Which is damn funny, because I saw that you were stalking me. I remember.
But but this is the funniest thing. Not me who was talking, but my phone was involved.
So yeah, going back to the topic, I'm the fake it till you make it person. No, I'm not like truly faking it, but like to the extent that this is my way of manifesting the lifestyle I would like to have is through my perception, like through people, how they perceive me. I mean, I don't want to be a bitch. Definitely the rich and traveling and whatever. I'm gonna take it.
To me, like, you were giving fast life. Like, I'm going to Vietnam, and then, I'm going to Thailand. Oh, let's go for matcha. And you were, like, back in the days, I was so reserved. And then you came, but we should do this, and we should do that, and we should. And I'm like, but who will afford to this and that? She must have a husband or something, or like, why is she my colleague? Like, I don't
But
get
this
it.
is so funny. First time we ever met, like when Naira joined, we all went for Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah.
And I'm antisocial. From day one, I'm always antisocial. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to Cheesecake Factory. I'm not turning right or left. And Miss Laura, I need to go to Victoria's Secret. I can see Naira and Laura is going to Victoria's Secret. So I was like, okay, bye.
I dragged her. We knew each other for 2 days. I dragged Naira to Victoria's Secret to buy bras.
And it's not even center point. Like, Victoria's Secret. And I was like, I need a new brand. I was showing you. Do you think this is gonna fit me? And
It was this whole, like, then I realized that maybe this is a bit
no, you were giving rich. You were giving rich because it's okay to buy a bra, but we went to Victoria's Secret, like, out of all the brands. But yeah,
I'm gonna take it.
But in all fairness, it's hard to find a good quality bra that's not expensive.
That's true.
Yeah.
But Victoria's Secret, I don't know, you like their bras?
Yes.
Okay.
The bras, yeah.
Because my favorite bras are from Tidzenis.
yeah.
I find them good quality.
Nice as well.
Yeah. But they're also not cheap, but I just find them the best quality. Like,
I find that Victoria's Secret lasts the longest on me, like in terms of like the pants, this part.
That there was
Not the strap. Oh my god, I'm losing my English.
She's speaking half Hungarian, half English now.
Oh yeah, true. Anyway, so I find that's why it's an investment.
But wait, Kari, what did you think about Laura?
Before
you met her.
No, I was just thinking, I was just thinking that I realized I don't dwell on, I don't know how to explain it, but like if I agree to meet you or something, how can I explain this? Like I don't dwell on, like what's my thoughts about her. I just take it for what I see. So it's more like, and this is what I'm trying to think, like what were my misconceptions? Because I feel like I didn't have any, like I didn't think anything that wasn't, because you were just who you were and I was taking it for what it was. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, because, I mean, but then again, I don't know. I guess I could have misconceptions about people I don't agree to meet up with, because I'm like, oh, maybe not.
Maybe she doesn't. Yeah.
But like, I don't know. Because basically, when you first reached out, obviously I did my detective work and I went on your Instagram to see if your energy was like, through your Instagram was someone I wanted to meet, because I'm like very big on that, right? You just gave like a really cute persona that like I was like, okay, I want to meet her, like she seems very nice. But it wasn't a misconception, because you are very nice.
Aww,
and then when I met you, I mean, you brought your whole clique. Valentina's friend, and I didn't have any misconceptions about you guys. Like, I feel like you guys were very nice. But I actually, it's funny, she's not here with us, but I did have a misconception about your friend. Like, I thought she was not nice. I thought she was super quiet, but like in a weird way. Like, I don't know, like initially I was like, I don't know what to get from this person. But she's so nice as well that it was definitely a misconception, you know?
Yeah, but then I guess you just have a good radar. Because me, for example, it's not that I have misconceptions all the time, but I definitely, my energy detector is non-existent. So I mean,
you don't have any detector.
I don't have a detector.
Yeah,
so.
I don't know. I feel like the only thing I can be misconcepted about is that I thought you were nice and you're not. But you are, you know? So it's like, I don't really, I'm not like, oh, they don't look nice or whatever. Like if we're at the point where we're going for a coffee together, in my heart, it's saying that this is a nice person. So the only moment I can be like wrong about you is if you show me that you're not a nice person, right? Like, so that's what I'm saying. Like I didn't have any thoughts beyond that. It was more like, yeah, she's cool. Like there was like we were talking about things that you don't even talk about on a first date, you know? Like, we're talking about like cockroaches and rats and stuff. And we were getting nasty. And
those times. Those times,
It's so funny.
What about you, Valentina? What was your...
I started to pour her hair, so I guess I didn't like it.
She didn't. I mean, I'm going to move on to then Anisa. Let's decompose Anisa's conceptions. So when I first saw you, I thought that, I mean, not that you are not, but I thought that you are a lot more like this very cutesy, like very naive, very like I don't know how to and I'm
reality hit.
She looks such like a cutie. That she must be like this very just naive girl, like this girly girl of like, I don't know how to open a bottle, or and then I started to talk to her, and I was like, wait a second, like she's such a tomboy at heart. Like she's actually, I mean, you are into makeup, yes, but then you are also very like a very strong person, a very strong woman. So I was like, okay, this doesn't, I mean, I definitely thought that you are not gonna be able to open the bottle, and you know, so that was kind of my misconception with that.
Calling all my colleagues idiots.
yeah. Speaking Russian and
having like her mad accent when she's pissed off, and you're like, okay, that's not the cutesy girl I think. I understand what you mean. Yeah. I think when I met you, Anisa, you were very shy. Or we were so loud that you were not sure yet how to be loud with us, because I would say that we really we were so talkative and so open and like, you know, like all over the place. And like the first few times that we met, I felt like you were so quiet. And in all fairness, like, man, we were so hands-on. Like the first day we met, we went to karaoke together. Yeah. You know, like honestly, I don't know, but like it's a lot of activities for someone that's not social.
Yeah, I'm actually agree with you, but I think it's like me and you in these terms were quite similar because we first observe the person and after we will like kind of, I don't know, filter. Are we gonna be friends with this person or not?
So here's
because I'm like that.
Yeah. So here's
and
my well, I don't even know if it's a misconception, but it's whatever happened. I didn't think we would stay friends.
Yeah.
I didn't even think we would become friends actually because like we brought each other together for work reasons because you were so shy and I felt like at that time like majority of you already know how loud I was not scared of being loud anymore, but then I was just like, I don't know, she just kind of falls into the background, like I don't know who she is, you know. So it's like I was like, okay, like I'll see her when I see her, but I don't think we'll be friends beyond this. But it was a lie. It was a misconception because
you are friends.
Yeah,
I hope.
No, we're good friends. We are bonded in many ways.
Yes.
Yeah, I love you. I'm
I
very
love
happy
you.
I met you. Actually, God bless you. So and what about you, Naida? What did you think about Anisa?
For me, so the way I judge people is so stupid. Maybe you would say, but if I cannot laugh with that person, we cannot be friends.
Yeah,
like I don't know, like. And the thing is, Anisa's humor is unmatchable. So I had like at the beginning a hard time understanding her humor because I thought that she was so serious.
But I'm not.
And then she's like, but I'm laughing. And I'm like, but you're still serious. So I'm like, I didn't know how to joke with you. And me, it's so important. If I don't know how to joke with someone, then I cannot be myself and relax and like... So and then I was like, okay, but it also come from the fact that I didn't know your country and how people are in that country and the way they behave and stuff. Like it was all new for me. So I was like, okay, I have to open myself and just try to understand that person and try to find like, you know, like this radio line where you can like, it all goes through. And I guess, you know, to me, it comes from like, I don't know, the both of you came together as a package, right? I just arrived and you jumped on me. So I was like, okay, let me find a way to find a way. You know? So you have to fit in somehow. Yeah. And I guess it's like through day to day. No, but this is how I felt, right? Yeah. So it's through like talking daily, having like these little chit chats, talking about how we will become rich and successful.
Exactly.
It's true though, like from one day to the other, because I think you didn't click that well in the beginning, and then from one day to the other in the office I go in and they are like having so much fun, and I'm like, wait a second, like you were not this close as the day before.
And we were in the same department, so and then I saw like everything that happened, and I was like, oh my god, like this poor girl, and it came from all of these experiences that makes us friends. You know what I mean?
So I guess your misconception was you first thought she wasn't funny, but also when I met you guys, your misconception about her was actually where she's from. Because you always got her country wrong.
Kyrgyzstan. All other Central Asian countries except mine, which is the biggest.
It really was because like I didn't know how to laugh because we don't have.
Agree. I have a dry humor.
So I was having like,
it's so true.
At some point, I was like, you still do because
I do because you guys used to it.
We get it.
Yeah, you get it. But do you get us? Because I feel like I don't know about everyone, but I know that me and Naida specifically, we joke too much. Like everything's a joke. This conversation's a joke for us. Like we joke about everything, including one of the things that we love about Anisa is that she has a beautiful skin, but it comes at a cost, and it's the cost of drinking gallons of water. which when we do our house, this girl drinks whatever package is in the fridge.
I finish all water.
Yeah. So for the longest time, I was actually the host, and I was like, I never noticed it until I noticed it one day because she was like, "Do you have more water?" And I was like, "But I put a whole pack in there." And she was like, "Yeah, but it's gone. I drank it." And I was like, "Damn,
it's you."
You know? But it's funny because sometimes it's just water, and it's like but it just takes you by surprise. It's like at what point? Like you don't even see her goggle it all down. Anyway, so then we moved the podcast to Naida's house, and I told her, I said, I hope you have water ready, girl, because it's coming. The gallon drinker is coming, and she thought I was kidding. I was like, I might be kidding, but I'm also serious. And next thing you know, Anisa's going, Naida, can I have another water? Naida, can I have another water? At the third water, she goes, but woman, do you get a water? and it became a joke, and I guess we took the joke too far, because believe it or not, today Anisa showed up with her own water bottle.
1.5 liter. Did she brought her own bottle of water?
Which is almost gone.
So my question is, although we don't always understand your sense of humor, but we laugh because we just love you, do you understand ours?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. No, it's just
I do.
Let me share some water.
No, the thing is, I do understand, but it's the same time I'm also being sarcastic. Me bringing today water is just me trying to crack a joke. Like I even broke.
Petty sarcasm.
Yeah, kind of. You wanna play cheap on me with the water? I'm gonna show you how petty I am.
The whole
I know. You thought it stopped there. She brought coffee.
But no one ever mentioned anything about the coffee.
She was like,
So what did you do, Laura?
You know what? She's so petty. She announced it. She said, if anyone has a problem with me asking for coffee, I brought my own coffee too.
I always make you matcha. Why did you have to break my
Banana,
heart?
you didn't bring the banana.
Yeah.
I forgot my.
At least.
I owe you banana.
Moral of the story, between this love language of ours, we struggle to understand each other's feelings.
Yeah.
Have misconceptions.
And it was this at the beginning, like, so she was making joke, but then I didn't know if it was a joke, so I was like, but she like joke, And then when I was trying to make a joke, I was like, but maybe I should filter that joke in that way. So, but I don't know. Is it funny? And then I will replay it in my head. I think it's funny. Let's try it. And then I try. Because I didn't know, And I was really trying to be friend with you because I like you as a person. So I was like, oh my God, am I the bad person for not understanding her?
I imagine being in Naida's brain.
So hard.
The joke going through once. No, that doesn't hit it. Let me try.
And then I rephrase it.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Did you know tomatoes are red?
But that's exactly what happened.
Oh my goodness.
so
But
funny.
yeah,
cute.
Oh,
but
I
then
love
through
you.
like, talking to you, and now I get you most of the time. So yeah.
Some of the time.
What about you, Valentina? What was your misconception?
It wasn't a misconception because, I mean, the first feeling that I had about you is that you are so nice, and I didn't understand why are you so nice to me. And then I realized, no, no. Let me tell. Like, she came to our place and she was so excited to meet me. Actually, I don't remember the very first time that we met, but I remember these times when you were coming over. And then I was like, I can be nice, like I like you as well, but like, how come we like each other so much already? Mm-hmm. And then it was because you loved Laura so much.
Yeah.
And for some reason, you thought that if you love Laura, you have to love Valentina as well, and that we're going to be the same.
Yeah.
And actually, we kind of the same. But it was so cute from her. Like, she was so excited of meeting me. And I feel like in your mind, there was no way that I'm not going to be nice, right? Or I don't know, like... And I could feel it. Like, she came and she's so bubbly and she's like, oh, and what's up? And like, la, 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 la. So I had this very positive feeling.
You had no misconceptions.
No, because she was like, I think I
feel like, because I'm spending so much time with Laura and she always talks about you, about your life and etc. I feel like I already knew you,
Exactly.
Like, we never physically met, but I know you. I know what you're doing. I know I follow your Instagram, etc.
I actually feel like we are going to change the title of this video. This is a public announcement. It's going to become our first impressions of each other. Because I realized that we just all hoped for the best. And like,
it's the best.
It's first impressions, and there was barely any misconceptions.
Yeah.
But I feel like there might be misconceptions about me.
So for us with Anisa, I feel like we just kept.
Yeah, I think we just clicked.
Like, it was like the first moment we met. Okay, we're gonna be friends. There was no process, you know.
Oh, that's so cute.
And the first time I met you, you offered me a drink.
Like,
That's all it takes.
That's the joke.
No, but it's serious. Like, I was sitting like, oh my God, I want to go out. I want to get a wine or something like that. And he was like, oh, I have this. And he was like, do you want? And she started making the drink.
Oh, she's your barista. That's cute.
Yeah.
Do you have any misconceptions about Valentina then? Or you always just went in there knowing she was going to be
I
your
don't
bestie?
know. I feel like me and Laura, we spoke so much about Valentina. I feel like
You already knew her.
I already knew her.
Exactly.
But I was
Same for you?
like, damn. When I saw her Instagram, I was like, particularly focusing on one part of her. Like, I was like,
We all focus on that same part.
like,
we all
And they were
go
like,
to the
did
story.
you see that video? Yeah, did you? Let's watch it again.
yes. Like,
on the big
there is,
rise.
like, I swear there is one video of her swimming with a whale.
Yeah, it's insane.
I didn't notice the
My
whale.
husband, like, oh, look, she's swimming with a whale. But I was like, well, why am I showing
Do you want to lose your husband? You put your finger there, you know. I remember there was one particular story. I hold on to that story for quite some time. I was like, okay.
And I grew up with this. She was always like this.
She's like, Laura's like, I'm feeling overlooked.
It's not even anymore. There is no reason not to be overlooked here. Because you cannot deny
Yeah.
what she has.
But I think
It's beautiful.
about Valentina, it's
funny.
true that we already knew her without meeting her
Yeah.
Yeah.
because of
So
you.
I did a good presentation of
Yeah.
her. Thank you.
With me, I met you both at once.
True.
So you came as a
What
package.
was your first?
Oh yeah, then you
Yeah,
have
you
to.
would give the real one.
Sorry?
You would give the real.
Oh, no. I mean, impression
First
or
impression.
misconception. I told you guys earlier. I didn't really. I feel like I just took it for like what it was, and it was like. I think I've said this before in one of our first episodes that I was just a bit stressed because I was late, and I was like, oh my gosh, like what are they gonna think of me? Like I'm arriving late, I'm making them wait. Like I hate being late, right? So that's the first thing I was stressed about. But then you guys just looked very like put together and cute and Barbie-ish, and I was just like, okay, like I was like scared that the conversation wouldn't flow, but it did. It did.
Yeah.
And this is what I'm saying. Like the only misconception I had on that day was about the friend that you brought, which happens to be super, super sweet. And I was just like, I don't know who this, like, I don't know. She feels mean. Like I thought she was mean, but she's very nice. You know? So actually I didn't have a misconception. No, I don't know. It was like, it was chill, you know? Or maybe the same misconception I had with Anisa actually. Actually, maybe I had this misconception with all of you guys. Is that I never thought we would get as close as we are. The only person, believe it or not, I didn't have this misconception about was Naira. Because I felt like our souls just understood each other. I felt like I just wanted to laugh with you.
Yeah.
Like I met you and I felt like I want to make this person laugh.
Yeah.
Right? And I didn't know you, but I just
Yeah.
felt like we had to laugh together. And I just really, really liked you. I don't know how to explain it. But then also I didn't want it to feel like I was stealing, like, because you introduced her to me. So I was like, okay, like, I can't just message this girl because, like,
And I was
Laura-
living with Naira at the time, so
I think that's the thing that we were apart. Because I felt like I was in the middle of something that I
Yeah,
shouldn't
like-
be in the middle of.
Third wheel.
no. I mean, it's both of you.
I mean, it all worked out in the end
Yeah.
because we are all great friends. But like at the time, I was like, okay, I'm not really gonna just try and meet this girl because like it's weird. Like Laura introduced her to me. I didn't know how to act, but I really liked you. But then I just kind of let it be, and I genuinely didn't think that we would become as close as we are. Like that was, I thought that we would stay acquainted, all of
Yeah.
us, you know, like, but. The fact that we grew so close was probably the biggest misconception I had, or like, you know, I never thought that it would
Yeah.
get this amazing. So
Yeah.
that's the only thing. But about you guys specifically, really, like all the first impressions I had were great.
But yeah, then Valentina, you don't really present yourself different than you are, I guess, because nobody had a...
No, me, the only thing about Valentina is that she was traveling so much that I felt like I didn't even have time
Yeah.
to create a bond. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Now I feel like we are living in the same building, so it's easier. But like, especially like in the first year, I feel like I don't see I couldn't see you like, and I didn't know how to create any link because I couldn't
that
see
time,
you.
Even me and Laura weren't meeting that much, right?
Yeah,
Except you.
actually, I did have a misconception. Okay, and I didn't know, man. I want to
Let's
get
not
to
use that
I don't like this
word.
word
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah.
I don't know. It's like it's stuck in my brain, and now I can get it out. But like, okay, I remember that we had planned to go to the cinema, but. Laura was like, no, but I can't go watch this movie without my sister. She will kill me. And at the time, I was like, okay, this is so weird. Like, I don't even, like, her sister has a crazy schedule. She's never around. Like what?
Let's
you
watch
know?
the movie.
You know, yeah, like, I was like, man, like, she must be very, like, possessive, you know? This is what I thought at the time. I was like, obviously, I didn't say this to you.
Yeah.
But, like, in my head, I was like, damn, like, this sister sounds crazy. Like,
But you know, it reminded me of something because we were in the car and so Valentina was joining us, and I think it was one of the first time we were meeting, and then she say, yeah, but now you're living with Laura, you are stealing my sister. And I'm like, do you remember? In the car?
I don't remember, but I was shocking. I guess.
Yeah, but I was like, okay, so let me give it back.
I don't even watch it.
But I was like, okay. But no, but yeah, I just felt like I didn't know how to create the bond because you was always up in the air. And every time I was opening your Instagram, you were in another country. So I'm like, but where is she? And how? Like, it was so crazy.
yeah, I understand what you mean. I understand. I think that it reached a point where this is like the point where I was like, but send me your schedule or something. Because, I mean, now I have your location. So, like, if I want to know if you're in town, I just beep. She's here, she's not. And I actually check you a lot because I like, sometimes I want to know if you want to do something and I just want to know if you're in town. But like I hate waiting for text messages, so I'm like, let me check if she's in town.
Yeah. That's why I love the location as well.
No, but sometimes it's so unfortunate. Like you guys, like especially Anisa and Naira, you are only free on the weekends, and I'm always working on the weekends. Like that's why it was so difficult. And with you in the beginning, we were always meeting all together.
Yeah.
So it was always on the weekend as well.
Yeah.
So that's why you couldn't really manage it.
But nowadays, I feel like we still don't meet up a lot because I just, in my head, I'm like, okay, if she's back in town, she's either resting or taking Spanish classes. So I'm like,
it's only one hour.
yeah, but like, I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know why, but maybe this is my day-to-day misconception about you.
Yeah.
But I just feel like in my head, I'm like, if you're in town, you must be tired and you don't want to see anyone. And like,
I
you
agree.
would probably make the effort because you want to see me, but at the same time, I feel bad for even putting you in that position because I'm like, this girl needs her beauty rest, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
I agree.
I'm
because
sure
I was
I'm
always
like-
harsh with her, so I cannot relate. I don't care. You work hard, you come.
I'm sure that if I'm like, Valentina, like, I really want to see you, you'll be like, fine, like, I'm coming.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't like putting people in positions where, like, especially when it comes to your job and, like, rest, I don't like to play with that. So it's
Let
like...
me tell you one thing, girls. Like, if I'm not in the mood and I don't want to, I will tell you honestly. So you can still invite
is
me, and
true.
if I can and I want to, I will. And it most, like,
Because
majority
for
of the times I
sometimes-
will say yes.
Yeah, because for sometimes I really wanted like, and even you were pushing and you were like, but try and ask Valentina to go to Pilates and stuff because I wanted to ask you, but I'm like, but she might be resting. She's coming back from Orlando, whatever.
Do you have, like, a fear of rejection?
No, I don't want to bother her. It's not rejection. I'm
It's
like,
more
because she
like-
must be tired.
Yeah, it's that. And then
Yeah.
also I think it's a mixture between that and also just not wanting rejection all the time.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Okay.
Like if you constantly say no, I'm just always going to assume it's a no and I'm just not going to like
Exactly.
make
You
the
girls,
effort.
you don't even try.
No, me, I'm like,
Do you
she's
want me
just
to put up
tired.
the WhatsApp chat?
I mean, because it was because you didn't know my location, no?
No, now I know, but then you're still busy. No, but in all fairness, I have a puppy, so I'm like homebound all the time for next couple months. After that, I will come out more. All right, guys. give
About
me your-
Kaori.
Oh,
About
Start with
Kaori.
her.
Okay, let's start with Kaori.
I'm scared.
Oh well, let me get started. So first time we met, it was like I think it was both of your birthday, and we met in 25 hours because I really remember that day.
Yeah.
And honestly, I didn't know that you are influencer. Like I know that you like do Instagram and etc., but I didn't know that you're big. And first time I was
big.
sitting, like, no, I mean, like,
You know, I know what you mean, but
You're big, darling.
you're big. So I was sitting and chit-chatting with Laura, I think, and suddenly you just came with your phone, and I was like, this girl is weird. Like, say hi to me. Introduce yourself. You just became like with your hi, Snappa. I was like, okay. And I'm like, I can relate that both of us, we observe people before we open up, right?
Yeah.
For me, first, my impression about you were intimidating. And this is what I told about your mom. You have your mom eyes. I swear. Like, because I remember I was sitting and I think I was talking
Next to me.
yes, Naira. And she was sitting like opposite me, but in a few row. And she was like looking at me like this.
Oh my God. My mom?
You.
I was looking, but sometimes I look and I zone out, so I'm not, I don't know.
And
but now
I don't know that, right? And I was like, is she like, my dress is fine, my makeup is fine, my hair is fine. Like, she has this intimidating like look. She would be like,
Oh my goodness. I don't even know I did this.
and I was like, this girl is weird. And she was like, now I understand that it was a joke, but when we created a WhatsApp group for birthday of their, like, to secretly take them to karaoke, it's like, I got the free tickets for Mariah Carey, but I'm canceling just for Memories, so they better show up. Like, you know, it sounded super mean to me. But I don't know you. I remember.
It's a joke, yeah. I mean, I did cancel.
Yeah.
It was like, I was happy to. It's like you.
Yeah.
I really don't want to go somewhere. So I was like, so we better play some Mariah Carey there. Like,
Exactly.
let's put on our own concert. you
And
know?
we were joking that Naira would be the Mariah Carey for
Yeah.
I don't even remember.
I remember because like I observe a lot. I was like looking at you and you were like, you were just giving me the look, and I was like,
Canceling Mariah Carey.
she said she canceled Mariah Carey, and now she's giving me a look. What I have done?
In all fairness, I've always done this. Like, I zone out and have a focus point, and I don't realize that I'm staring at someone. Like, this happened to me when I was very young. Well, not very young. I don't even know. Like a teenager. I was like maybe like 14, and I was hanging out with some friends. And you know, the guy messaged me later, and he's like, "Do you want something from me?" And I was like, huh? No. Like, I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, like you always stare at me. And I was like, what? I was like, what? When? Like, I'm so zoned out that I don't even realize that I'm staring at someone.
Yeah.
And this is like one of the times I realized that I need to be careful. Like, I need to stop zoning out.
Yeah, but I do the same. Like even in the metro, I can stare at someone without really stare at that person, and then my sister will be like, "You need to stop." Like it looks like you want to kill that person. And I'm like, "But what person are you talking about?" I'm in my own thoughts, la la land, you know. But I don't realize. Like, and even in the podcast, like I try to control myself, but I would just go. I just go. So yeah.
I mean, I did have. I mean, it's not really a misconception, but like you are a bit different than what I thought, because like I've been following Kaori for such a long time. Like it's at this point, it's funny.
Like, stealing stalker.
You.
I was about to say.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm even questioning. Am I? No. I'm not. But I followed you initially because I loved your makeup that your artists were doing on you before shoots, and you posted a lot of like selfies with those. And I was like, okay, I was really into makeup, so I'm like trying to copy paste this girl's makeup. So I kept on following her, and then I like really like your genuine content as well. And for some reason, I really thought that you are such an like extroverted person, like that you are this kind of like out there person with everyone. That when I first met you and I saw you, that you are a lot more not introvert, but a lot more to yourself, and you know.
Yeah.
And then that's when it hit me that okay, I built up because again, like I was following her and I saw you through like singing and all those sort of things. So that was, I mean, it's not really a misconception because it's not good or bad, but it's just that it was so different. What did you girls think of Kaori?
Yeah, I found her so fun. Yeah, because she was laughing at everything I was saying. And like I told you, someone who is laughing is like it's a bond for me. It means that we can laugh about anything and everything. You know what I mean? So, when we met and we were laughing at silly stuff, the most stupid stuff, I was like, okay, it's cool. She's part of the crew now. So I just stopped there. I didn't even search further. But I just genuinely find you fun from the get-go. Yeah.
Likewise. What about you, Valentina?
I think I could read you in a way that... No, but what I mean that I think I could feel that you cannot imagine us being friends, because that's how I felt. Like, this girl cannot be bothered. Like, she doesn't have time for this. I mean, when we were there in the cafe and you were talking, I felt like you are so nice, and I wanted to get to know you better. And I actually thought that, okay, we could be friends. But then for some reason, I thought that, I feel like this girl, she's not in... It's not about the mood or like liking us or not, but like you are not in that stage of your life that you could actually get new friends or new people in your life.
I understand. I think it was like, because for such a long time it was hard to find people that I matched with. I just imagined that everyone I meet was unmatchable. Like, it's not like you're not, like you said, it's not like you're not nice. It's just that sometimes you just don't click further to continue that connection. But so this is, you were right. Like, I was kind of in that stage of my life where I just didn't trust people enough to further a friendship. Where it's like, I can meet with you and I can have a coffee and we can catch up every once in a while. But I just didn't know if our friendship would go further.
At one point I thought that, I don't know, like in that meeting that we had there, at one point it turned to a professional meeting between you and Laura and someone else, and I was like, okay, so this girl is not really open to make friends, she's more about
like
business. Which was like, okay, fair enough, but that was my first
impression.
Interesting.
And then Naira.
Business partner.
So Naira,
Miss Naira.
I think it was so funny because I remember that they were bringing in a new girl into the office, and did we stalk her? We didn't stalk her. We didn't stalk her, which is, I think it's healthy. And then when she came in, I was like, wait, she's so cool. Because I think you were like, the way you were dressed and everything, like you remembered how depressive the office used to be. Like I'm sorry, but it's true.
I'm not saying anything because it's true.
Like, she came in and it's like she's like sunshine in the office, and I'm like, wow, she's so cool, fresh
I
energy.
had blonde braids.
You had the braids,
Like a fresh breath of energy.
Yeah, and I'm like, finally, like we needed in the office someone.
She's like, come, let me suck you dry.
No, but actually, like, we were in a stage with Anita where we were like done, like that we have to move on, and then she came to the office, and I was just so happy to have someone who is like, oh, like, you looked very friendly actually, which is funny because then when I pulled you into Victoria's Secret and I saw you're this.
For me, it was opposite.
All I thought that she's so fun and she's so open.
I was
and then
taking
I dragged
her
into
around.
this bra store and she's scared, and I'm like, wait a second, she's scared.
Like, for me, I didn't know how to talk to her because you looked so serious.
Really?
Even I think you were dressed like, super office style skills with this
No,
dress.
I had the combi.
I
on the
don't
first
remember,
day.
but
Yeah.
you looked
She
so
still remembers.
serious.
Yeah, because I always put that on my first day. I did that also on the first.
The other office.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like
Thursday outfit.
like I need to show her around where what is located, right? And I don't know, I felt so awkward. I don't know how to talk to you. Yes,
So funny.
I feel like we had the same way. Like, you don't know how to talk to me, I don't know how to talk to you. I don't know. Like,
This
for
is
me, you were
crazy.
so serious. I don't know. You just had this face like.
I'm like, where I am.
No, I can feel that you're lost and you feel awkward, but your awkwardness makes me awkward. So I don't know how to
I am
react.
the same.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
when someone's awkward, I don't know how to like
Exactly,
un-awkward it. Like,
because you don't know how this person will react. Like,
Yeah.
as I said, I like observing people, so I
If
need
you-
time.
Yeah.
they
Yes,
don't give you anything to observe. You don't know how.
exactly, right?
But I guess it's coming from the context of we met on my first day job.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you were awkward, but me, I was seeing 1,000 people in front of me, all awkward, like happy to to know more about me, asking me all these questions and stuff.
And she is antisocial, so she's like, wait a second.
Like, I remember, the first day everyone was coming at me, I'm this, I'm that. I'm like, I'm not even going to remember your name. But pleasure to meet you. And then I was you brought me to all the departments. On the first or second day. And it was just a lot of information.
Like, I didn't even know what to talk to her, like, I don't know, like, if she gave me like a bit of hint what she wants to talk about, I would talk. But I'm antisocial, you're antisocial. And both of us were awkward with each other. And we're like, walking in the corridor, silent, like, this is that. It was super awkward. And I didn't know.
It worked out.
It did. It's so funny.
And now we're here, and I'm grateful. And I think if you can take anything from today's conversation is don't let the first meeting rule everything.
Exactly.
It can, in both ways, they might be very nice but actually be mean, or they might feel mean but they're actually very nice, and you just need to give it time to understand their humor.
Yep.
But guys, we hope you had a laugh with us, because I definitely did. It was a funny conversation. I was a little bit scared to hear the misconceptions that were going to come out, but it was great first impressions. And I'm happy I met you guys all. I love you.
Same.
Thank you guys for listening to our podcast, to our episode, watching us. We hope to see you guys on the next episode.
See you.
Bye.